how you're actually feeling, and I mean not only physically, but psychologically, what states has this shooting, this attempt on your life, actually left you in?
Psychologically, more determined than ever. I was expecting something to happen. I predicted this first 4 months ago when there was a plot against me. 4 people in closed room had made this plan to assassinate me. And this is way back in May, July, June at that time. And because they were very powerful people and because I had exposed the plot, then the next plot came in, which is when they got me. And that was to orchestrate this as if it is a religious fanatic who had bumped me off, so that attention would not be on those 4 powerful people. It would be on a religious fanatic. And so the whole sequence of events, how they first, a video was manufactured by a certain agency, and then a video which showed me as if I'm committing blasphemy, I'm hurting religious sentiments, and then how it is picked up by one of their pro-journalists who then flashed it, and then it was on national, the government-owned television. They played that thing for a while, how I had upset the religious sentiments.
Okay.
And then the ruling party, the information minister, they picked it up. So it was all part of a plan to make it out that eventually some fanatic had killed me.
You have been very insistent that gunfire came from several directions, not from one person. Yet, in the report that's been filed, there is only a single gunman, from what I understand, being investigated.
Well, in the cover-up, who's trying to cover this whole thing up, it fits in their narrative that this was a religious fanatic. And by the way, he was not a religious fanatic, because social media is so active these days. They went and interviewed all the people around him, the neighbors and everyone, and this guy didn't even say his prayers. Forget about him being a religious fanatic. But he was trained in shooting. And so what happened was that this guy would have killed most of, the 3 or 4 people on top, because he was only a few feet away, and he fired a burst. But as he was taking his gun out, one of the person in the crowd, and you can see it in the video, when he saw him taking the gun out, he put his hand on the gun, so the burst, rather than hitting us on the top body, as it went down, it hit us on the legs. So as it hit us on our legs collapsed. So as I was falling, and this is exactly the situation, the guy on my left, because the bullets hit us on our legs. We had this hail of bullets go over our head. So there was a shooter in front. There was a guy, this guy who's been caught. But there was another guy, because another burst of gunfire came, and we had bullets going over our heads as we were falling. Had we not fallen, this other guy would certainly have got us. So there were definitely 2 shooters, some said 3. Most of the people on the container saw the fire from the front. Tonight we should have forensic report. And if it has not been altered, because here there's a deep state that controls everything. So like they would not allow the police to register a case because it was some intelligence officer, a Major General Faisal. So they wouldn't register a case because of him.
Okay.
So what will happen now? Will they alter the forensics? We will get a report tonight. And we know, all of us know, that there were firing came from 2 sides.